morning. We're headed to the suburbs on this Mayor Monday, checking in with the city of Lake Oswego.
The community is a popular spot for outdoor events and water recreation, but this morning we are focusing on some important issues top of mind for city leaders. And joining us live with some updates for the Lake Oswego community is the mayor, Joe Buck. Good morning, Mayor. How are you?
Good morning, Ken. Good morning, Emily. Doing well. Great to see you, too.
Yeah, nice to see you as well. You know, we think of Lake Oswego as being a really well-to-do community. So why is affordable housing an issue in your community?
Well, we're all aware that the lack of housing in general, I mean, affordable housing and market rate housing is, leading to making our communities unaffordable for so many Oregonians. And it's locking people out of communities like Lake Oswego and leading to high rates of homelessness statewide. You know, Oregon estimates that we have 140,000 units short of homes. And that's not taking into account the additional housing we're going to need for people moving in to the state. So the governor's rightly set an ambitious goal of 36,000 new homes per year.
How achievable is that for Lake Oswego? What's it going to take to move that forward in your community?
Well, you know, one thing that Lake Oswego and other cities in the metro area are concerned about is that work coming out of the legislature and policies coming from the Governor's Housing Production Advisory Council, they're centered around the notion that this lack of housing is due to onerous local building codes and cities that are standing in the way. And the proposed solution is more bureaucracy in the form of a housing accountability office. So confronting the claim that bureaucracy is slowing down housing production with yet more bureaucracy and assuming that cities are bad actors is really a waste of time and resources. I do not know a single mayor in the metro area who's not working to ensure needed housing for residents, to ensure people who work within their towns can afford to live there, and to ensure accessible and affordable housing for seniors and low-income residents, and for those for whom housing insecurity has been a real issue. So over the past 5 years, Lake Oswego, and granted, we're a community that doesn't have a lot of green land, right? Most of Lake Oswego is already built out. But even with that, we've added 1,000 new units of housing in the past 5 years. And currently we have over 150 units of secured family affordable housing in the pipeline. That includes deeply affordable housing. And in addition, there's hundreds of additional market rate units currently under construction. So the work is happening. The barriers, though, to the housing that we really need relate a lot to land readiness, so the infrastructure that's needed to ensure buildable land can be developed. Debt financing. Right now, projects that require debt financing are having a really tough time getting funded. Banks are really reticent to lend. And then the workforce. Oregon's trade unions have not increased their training capacity despite an overwhelming need over many years, which is rather perplexing.
You've had some, some restaurant closures in downtown Lake Oswego, but you're also getting some new offerings there as well. So tell us about that.
Oh, yes. Well, you know, things are always changing in the business community, and we are fortunate for, I am a restaurateur myself in my mayor life, and things have actually been great for restaurants in Lake Oswego, but we do have some new restaurants, new businesses actually always opening up, and it's really great to see so many small local businesses opening. We really appreciate that. We have another local restaurateur who's going to be opening a steakhouse here this fall, and with the departure of Manzana's, which was a large restaurant leaving, now there's a new tap house going into that spot, and then the first ramen restaurant in Lake Oswego just opened over in the Westlake neighborhood.
Oh, interesting. Some new spots to add to my list.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you know, it is wildfire season, Mayor, so I'm sure emergency preparedness is top of mind for you. What steps are you taking in Lake Oswego to really make sure that residents are aware and informed in the case of a natural disaster?
Yeah, great question. So emergency preparedness is really top of mind for everyone with what's happening with wildfires all over nationwide, and then just what we've seen in terms of the heat dome, the ice storms, and just these reoccurring disasters that are really having a huge impact in neighborhoods. So in Lake Oswego, it's all about partnership. We partner with our school district, with community preparedness groups, senior living facilities, and neighbors. And the goal is to work with neighbors to connect one another at that household level, which is the most difficult part of emergency preparedness work. You always have some neighbors who are very, very engaged. They have their emergency preparedness kits. They're ready to go for a month or two. But then you have other neighbors who are a little bit more disconnected. And so getting everyone together to identify within a neighborhood who are the vulnerable residents, who are those people that are going to need a little extra assistance if there's a heat wave, if there's an ice storm, if the power's down, or if there's a major disaster, like an earthquake, because it's going to take neighbors working with neighbors. First responders are going to be busy. Some people that typically come in and work in any particular city, they're not going to be able to even come into work. So it is really going to require people on the ground to be prepared. Lake Oswego is hosting its annual Emergency Preparedness Fair on September 14th. It's a very popular event. People can come and learn how to put together emergency kits. They can get the resources to do so, learn about portable sanitation and seismic retrofitting. There's also CPR training, and the Lake Oswego Fire Department conducts home inspections that help folks in vulnerable areas to create a defensible space around their home to protect in event of a wildfire.
Lake Oswego Mayor Joe Buck, thank you for joining us this morning and giving us the update.
Good to see you too. Thank you.
To stay up to date on what's happening in cities across our area, check out our previous Mayor Monday segments on KOIN.com. Just click on the AM Extra tab.
Well, it's 7:43 and